Hi, my name is Gobbo. This is my 112 term project. I made a game that's heavily inspired by The Legend of Zelda, originally made by Nintendo. My game is called The Legend of Link, so naturally you play as Zelda. The game supports three local saves that you can select with WASD and then press enter to select the save, B to reselect. You can start or delete. I'm going to start a new save. So you start off in the overworld. You have no items that you can use, so you enter this cave and you can pick up the bow, which then allows you to shoot arrows with J. Then you have enemies that move around randomly, and all their actions are calculated using probabilities, and they all have independent probabilities to determine what their actions will be. See, this enemy shoots, but he shoots directly at the player instead of in the direction that he's facing. If you kill an enemy, it can drop either a rupee or a heart piece. It has a 50% chance of dropping either. So you can see there I dropped a heart, which just increases your health when you pick it up. And here you can see the second item, which is the hover boots. Once you collect it, you can now walk on water, which allows you to access much more of the map. You have like secret areas up here and over here. There's caves scattered all throughout the map. Most of them contain heart containers like this that increase your maximum health and also restore you to full health when you collect them. Over here there's another enemy. His probabilities are different than the other enemy, so he shoots more often and moves less and also moves slower. So you can see that the way he acts is different from the other enemy. There's 3 enemies in the overworld, and then when I get to the dungeon, there's 3 different enemies in there. One of them is the final boss. And here you can see potions that require 10 rupees to buy, and so if you walk over them, you don't have 10 rupees, nothing will happen. If you have 10 rupees, they'll give you 8 hearts. Going down here, this is where the first dungeon is. Off to the right. I'm gonna get a heart container really quick. So over here is the dungeon where the final boss is that you need to kill to complete the game. The door to the right is a trial door, so that only opens once you've killed all the enemies in the board. So you can see that the door opened, and then a key spawned in the middle of the room once all the enemies died. The saves, they save all the items that you've collected as well as any keys, and then it also saves which key doors you've opened. So you can't open a key door and then reload a save and it will be closed. It'll always be open once you've opened it once. Over here there's more trial doors, more key doors. I'm gonna die now, and I'm gonna show you a save where I have all the items collected so that I can defeat the final boss. So here's the game over screen. You press R, takes you back to the start screen. Press any key and then it's back to your saves. So save 1, you can see I have the same amount of life, and I have the bow, and I still have the hover boots. It'll allow me to walk on water. Just gonna die really quick. And then in save 3, you can see I have all of the hearts. And then I have all the items. You can see that my arrow is blue because there's an arrow you can collect that increases the damage of your main attack. Up here I need to collect a life potion really quick so that I have enough hearts to defeat the boss. Just have 20 rupees I can collect too, get full health. You can see now that these enemies that used to take 2 hits now die in 1 because my arrow has twice as much damage. See, the key door isn't there because it was opened in a previous playthrough. And then over here is where the final boss is. Usually there's a key door there, but I've already opened it. This is the final boss. He's frozen at the beginning, and then after 3 seconds he becomes invisible and shoots projectiles at you. His projectiles do 2 damage. And he also has random probabilities associated with him. So since I died, I reloaded the save and I got all my health back to full. I'm gonna try to show you what happens if you kill the final boss. So if you didn't notice, whenever you hit an enemy or the player gets hit, there's a brief period where you're actually invincible to attacks. So see, I hit him twice there, but he only took damage once. Then I also made it so after he gets hit, he teleports away, so you can't just chain hits into him. That was just to make it so the fight's a bit harder. It definitely requires some skill to beat this boss. There you go, after 10 hits he dies, and the Triforce appears in the middle of the map, and if you collect it, you get the game over screen. You can press R to restart, and you can load your save up again. Just showing that delete works. See now that I have nothing again, and there's the bow. So that's my 112 project. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked it.